Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to introduce a new question to you. The question is, could you please introduce a difficult project that you ever worked on? Like always, I will introduce my answer first. As a full stack engineer, one day when I worked on our project, I found that the users need to wait over 1 minute to get the response from the backend if they want to write something into the database. This was a horrible issue because it's a very bad performance for the users to wait such a long time. And then I quickly analyzed the reasons for this problem. I realized that this was an N+1 issue for the database. Basically, this kind of issue was because the unreasonable data structure and queries, which would make the database have to be accessed many times. And then I raised this problem up in the engineering meeting, and the team gave me very good support, very good suggestions. After that, I defined the matrix of the success for this project. And after that, I began to rewrite the data structure and queries, and also the functionalities that was relevant to. Besides this, because we are working on microservice project, then I also make some changes on several projects, which were impacted by our system. And in order to make the scene can be attractive and easy to find similar issues in the future, I also added monitoring functionalities in the front end to track the time of the execution of the data storage. It was a very helpful for functionality in reality. Finally, I successfully reduced the time from over 1 minute to 6 seconds. And then, actually, in order to make the things to be more perfect, one day I realized that it was actually I can do a creative thing to make the performance even better. What I did is I write a functionality in the front end to let the front end show the success page to the users directly. Then the users can do some other things without checking out whether the data is really successfully stored in the database. And using that time, the database can finish the storage. This is a very particular scenario in our system because the user don't need to check the data storage immediately. This was a very creative and a very hard problem for me because it impacted several systems, and there are always some ways to improve it. What I do, the optimal ones after comparing several methods. And then finally, the performance reduced from over 1 minute to within 1 second, which was a very great reduction. Okay, that's my answer. So for this question, I think it was actually a very good one for the interviewers to get to know whether the candidate really dig into very hard question. And also it is very important for the candidate to elaborate some details, especially the tools, the language, and the middleware, the things that you get involved in to make the scene sounds more reasonable. And I think this is actually a very good question for the candidate to perform themselves, because everyone can prepare this question at once, right? Yeah. And so you should have one or two stories in your mind. Once the interviewer asks you this question or similar questions, you can quickly extract your story from your mind, and then it's your story, it's your stage. You can perform very well in the interview, I believe. Okay, that's the question for today. I hope you can give me some comments and which can encourage me to continue doing my channel. And like always, this is a video for myself study. If you think this can also helps you, please give me some up and subscribe my channel. Thank you.